Welcome back, everyone, and congratulations. If you're watching this, you are very likely a Palantir investor, and Palantir has done it again. They just released their Q4 2024 earnings, and they absolutely destroyed expectations. Forgive me, I'm recovering a little bit from a surgery, but I wanted to make this video to celebrate with all of you. I'll be back with much more regular content very soon. And Palantir's market cap has exceeded $200 billion for the very first time. And that is monumental because, as you can just see from the stock chart, it's absolutely exploded as we've all been on this journey for the last 2 years, up more than 15 times the value of when it was down at $5 in the beginning of 2023. It's now in the top 50 of the most valuable companies in the world by market cap. Incredible results, as I'm sure you've seen. It closed a record-setting $800 million of U.S. commercial total contract value. And I'm honestly even more surprised by the growth from government. This has always been a commercial story for me. And they've absolutely been firing on all cylinders in both areas, in both business lines, which is truly incredible and definitely justifies. You can go back and forth on what's Palantir worth. And what I would just say is it was overvalued at $30. It just depends on how you look at things. If you have a 1-year outlook, don't buy the stock, but you really would have missed out on the upside that there has been so far. So it cuts both ways, but I think you're definitely backfilling into the valuation with a lot of these incredible results. And you're seeing the stock up so significantly, breaking $100 for the very first time. This truly is historic, and I really mean this from the bottom of my heart. Congratulations to all of you Palantir investors. We've been through so much. I could tell you pretty much what's happened every day with this stock from the very beginning. From when it went public at $10 per share, spiked past $11 per share, and then in the weeks following was just stagnant below $9, and then exploded up to 45, as we all know, in the peak in February of 2021, and then utterly collapsed from 45 down to 5, and from 5 just a rocket ship to 100 over the past couple years. It's been a truly, truly incredible ride, and largely driven by this AI wave, which Palantir, as we knew, as we predicted, was so well positioned to take advantage of. And that was truly a result of our collective research as an early community, not in the past year, not in the past 2 years, but from the beginning, right? Laying the groundwork for the actual thesis on investing in this company, the talent. And just as I set up, one more thing I want to talk about here. Foresight from Alex Karp and the team to be 5 years ahead, to be building the technology that ultimately we didn't even know LLMs were going to come around. But when they did, Palantir was so well positioned. But even more so, as I was just talking about, the government business is going crazy. If you can look at U.S. commercial, we know has always been the shining star pretty much. 64% in 1 year, and U.S. government 45%. You can find all of this in the deck, but this is just a super quick and dirty video on my highlights. Yes, the guidance is great. Yes, they beat all the expectations, but I'm just blown away with what's going on with government, right? Because you see, just in general, not specific to the U.S., over 30% commercial and 40% government. And if you've been following Palantir for a long time, you'll remember many people were like, maybe Palantir should spin out the government business so that we can just invest in commercial and we'll get a higher multiple as a result. Government growth was dwindling, and ARK Invest was like, we're not going to invest because the government growth is slowing down and it's less than 20%. And now both of these are really powerhouses. They're going to do $1 billion in commercial revenue in 2025. It's just crazy. And this is all before the new administration. We know Peter Thiel's relationship with J.D. Vance, and Peter Thiel as a co-founder and the chairman of the board, all that Palantir is doing with Doge. It's honestly remarkable that they've done 40% government growth even faster than commercial. And this is what everyone is interested in. When more people focus on both of these together, I think you're going to get a totally different read from Wall Street. And again, this is before, regardless of what you think about politics, I don't think necessarily you have to have an opinion either way to know that this administration is going to be good for Palantir. And so I want to leave it there. I'm so excited to listen into the conference call and, make another video, more content. I'm so fired up, and it's good to be back making some videos. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Until next time.